PX. So if you look at the 1 hour candle, it didn't have no structure. You really wouldn't know where to go and buy because it just started dumping right. But with my boxes and fucking lines, I wouldn't be able to capture it. For example, one of the areas we will go to the 15-minute candle. Especially, you can't, the boxes are all the way in the fucking front, so let me bring it back. That way you guys can understand what I'm looking at or how I'm looking at it. Right here. I don't know where the hell it's all the way up here. Alright. Open it up. I'm going to take away the indicators. So right here, just the way it starts, there was no pattern candle or nothing or whatnot. Let me take one of these off. I don't really need to be there. So just by looking at it, you can know where to stop, when to enter, whatnot. But with the boxes and the lines, this is the weekly line, so I know it's gonna have a hard time passing it. On top of that, I know it's inside this box, so it's gonna have a hard time. It's gonna want to resist that drop, especially from that weekly. Weeklies and monthlies and dailies are very important. They react very, they don't want to go, especially when those are key prices. You don't want to go below these key prices. So what I would do, this is 16, so monthly 3 o'clock, so what we'll say. It's actually 4 o'clock. Me knowing that we close the market at 5, no, we closed it at 2 already, my bad. We closed it at 2, so we open at 3. The next time to pay attention is between 3:45 and I should close that too. So 3:45 to 4:30 because actually we close at 6. We close at 6 to 4 candle, so that would mean to pay attention to 3:45 to 4:30. That makes sense. So I know that's a key price to pay attention to. I know it's trapped inside this box, so I will go into a 15-minute candle, and bam, it drew you a little box. And for this box, you would then have to go to a smaller time frame, like a 5-minute candle, to really know what's happening. And see right here, this was giving you a better insight. This was giving you a better insight. Yeah, they will give you better. And that's why when you have a little smooth like this in a 1 hour candle and you go to the 15, you really can't see shit. Or you got something in the 15 like that box, but you want to see it more clear because you gotta then pay more attention to the smaller time frames because it's already at 15, so you can't really see it dropping. When it starts dropping, you're gonna go then to 3-minute candle to really know if it's going to the bottom of my box or whatnot. Instead of seeing it through a 15-minute candle, and all you're gonna be seeing is this thing just keep going down and down and not knowing, or like you're gonna see it. Anyways, I don't know how to say it. Also, there's a pattern. There's a pattern here. So traders will see this, and they will say, "Hey, this is my buying area. Look how flat it is. It's a triangle. You see a triangle from here to here to here. So what it does this." And traders know this. Traders know, especially because they see this weekly, they know there's an important area to be above. So they start seeing this. The moment it breaks like this, they go for a buy. So that would have been a fake out. People were going for a buy right there. Next thing you know, that would have been dumping, especially because they see it above a weekly and so on. When I wonder what time it was. Say that's 4 o'clock, 4. almost 5 o'clock. Remember that we closed at 6. So seeing how we close to 5:30 in closing time, they're thinking, oh shit, we're gonna go on up and close a 4-hour candle above here. But the joke's on you, buddy. And then here we have fake out. So here we have 17th. That'll be 5, I guess. Yeah, 5 o'clock. This was telling you, hey, we're prepared to dump. We're not seeing, because by this time we should have been up here. By 4:30, 4:45, we should be up here. The moment I was seeing this, I'll be getting ready for a sell. Notice how it does automatically a drop. In 3 minutes, we're talking 3 minutes. When 3 minutes, it went down. So see how quick you would have missed that move too. So you would have missed that move. You would have seen down here, and again you will get trapped here in this region. What should I do? What should I do? And if you miss area right here, this is the next sweet spot right here. This is what you want. First of all, again, another weekly area that I want to pass. So we failed to pass this point weekly right here. Now it's trying to make that up and let you think that, hey, this is the stop of the market. We're getting where they're gonna start recovering and whatnot. And you see on the 1 hour candle, you wouldn't see that. And the 15, you would. So again, it's all about timing. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Again, we closed the 4 candle at 6. So you seeing, oh, we're coming closer to 6. It's 5:30. We're gonna end up breaking back in this region up here, which again, if you want to go for an actual move, it had to be at this time. This right here is more of a last minute type of thing. And I would have gone then to your 5-minute candle. And again, this was quick. 1740. See, you were able to catch this right here. It went down below the weekly because we were stuck below these 2 weekly lines. I wonder why didn't I do? Hold up, you guys. Oh, okay, I did. Okay, which is inside of us. Okay. Yeah, so see, this blue box would have helped me. This blue box will help me a lot. I couldn't separate them. I couldn't see. I didn't know that for some reason, since it was all the way up back there, it seemed like there was a box here and there was a box from here to here. So that didn't make sense to me. Why didn't I box this weekly area, which I know is a hard area to pass because you have week in the bottom, week in the top, and then the middle. But now that I see it, it makes sense. See right here. So you see how it couldn't get back inside this box right here. Again, that would have been my warning right there too, because I knew it was a weekly area and it was rejecting it. But this one would have been more harder, just because it didn't really have a structure. It really happened more in the. Damn, another. Oh, what the hell fucking move did? Oh, because I went in a 5-minute candle. That's why. Yeah, this one didn't have a structure like this, so this one would have been more hard to pass. And after that, and the dump. From the next area right here, let me see if we would have a. Yeah, because you now broke this monthly, and notice on this monthly, I'm gonna take some of these lines out. These are not important. Your higher ones are important. Alright, so notice right here, after we drop, at what time? 8. 7 o'clock. Since we closed a 4 candle at 6, now the next hour is going to try and make up and cross above that important area because it was an important area. It was a monthly. So it wanted to recuperate, it wanted to believe that we're going to continue going on up or we're going to retrace. You would then go to your 15-minute candle. And again, this one was This one was nasty. Um, you would have to go really to your higher candles and catch it up here. Because if you go to 15, you didn't really have nothing to go by. It would just be a sudden drop. But if you're looking at where you know what you're looking at, you know that this is the goal. You gotta pay attention, know what the goal is for the candle to pass. You can't just say, oh, you gotta know what it's passing. So you're gonna try to pass a week, especially after we close a forward candle below a weekly, a monthly, or sometimes a daily. The market will try its best to recuperate to make you believe it was a fake out or whatever. We're gonna recuperate. So I would then go to my 5-minute candle to go on a sell right here and let it go, because even though the other thing is it's barely the first hour of the next forward candle, so that's where they fuck you up too. You want to go more towards the middle of it, and toward the middle of it is right now. It's at so we close at 6, so it's between 7:45 and 8:30. And that's what we're coming to, and that's what it's forming now. You see how it's forming an H, but most likely we're gonna sustain this area because we already dropped stupid, and we're most likely, let me see what kind of box we're in. Why the fuck do I have? Doesn't make sense. That's stupid. The weekly is right there. So the area to pay attention to will be from this weekly to this weekly. Notice how we're stopped right above the weekly. So there's now the next area we're going to be trapped on. You then want to box in your key areas, which this would be one of them. The next one will be strong area, strong area, strong area we have down here, because all these are just 4-hour candle, 8-hour candle, 3-hour candle, 2-hour candle, 1-hour candle, so they don't really have shit. Your strong area will be right here, but they don't really have nothing. That's what I'm saying. They don't really have nothing to really stop this market from dropping. In the area that it dropped, that is shot down through, it doesn't really have no really hard support area, because you have a weekly right here and your weekly down here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna box it up from weekly to weekly, turn it blue, that way I know it's a weekly box. And you don't really have nothing. You got this shit right here, but I ain't shit. If anything, this, but it'll be a 12-hour candle. All these are just weak, so it's gonna pass through them. You see, you're gonna get stuck between these two right here. Watch. And I'm moving forward. And I'm put these forward too, these lines, that way you can, well, first of all, I'm gonna push this one forward. That way, then the lines. Actually, I'm gonna delete this one, because it's a 2-hour candle, it doesn't really mean a thing. Next, I'll take this one out. But yeah, so we're most likely gonna end up getting stuck. It's 8 o'clock, so we're most likely gonna end up closing either right here at 10 or somewhere here at 10, or we're gonna end up closing or somewhere over here. Seeing how we're dumping, actually let me go, yeah. Didn't I have a box right here? I could have swore I had a box. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's sticking out, that's why. There you go. And I'll need to put forward the camera. Yeah, so we're most likely, we are so most likely gonna break through, close here at 10 or below there. But yeah, let me go for the SPX. See how it's sustaining this area right here. It's not really dropping that much. Yeah, same thing with SPX. SPX either gonna break this, close somewhere here, or it's gonna buy time and get stuck here in this area right here. And then the goal for the night is gonna be to pass the purple line. But I'll come back later on at 10 to see if we close, and then hopefully around 11:30, 11:45, you guys. This is Brian Seacrest signing out.